What's up, y'all? If y'all enjoy this, like, comment, and subscribe. This will help the channel. Heat Nuggets game 1. Through like the first 3 quarters, it was all Nuggets, man. Jokic had 6 assists in the first quarter. He's already breaking records. He's like a stat junkie, to be honest. Right here, down low to Jamal Murray for the finish. Got in the middle there. Passes it to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. has been playing well. He's been playing his role well. And Jokic is like a legit point center, man. Denver looked like they ain't have no rust at all. The only one that was cooking in the first half was Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo is actually giving Jokic work. It was just a horrible shooting night from the rest of the team that almost made him look ineffective. Bruce Brown has been doing this since Brooklyn. This is nothing new. Right here, Jokic takes it in on Zeller. It just looks awkward, man. We used to people dunking, slamming. That's just not Jokic. This pass right here was sweet, man. Perfect angle so the steal wouldn't be able to get through. The Nuggets were just bigger. The ball was popping more. And their shooters were ready to shoot. So for the first half, the first 3 quarters, it was just looking bad. Right here, Jokic Olajuwon with the spin. He didn't miss a shot in the first half. He had 10 assists in the first half. And clearly, he's the best player on the court so far. And I thought Westbrook put up gaudy numbers, man. Now, the Heat don't quit. They're making their run. This defensive possession is almost over. But how many times we seen Jokic do that to teams? Shot clock winding down, and he swishes the shot and completely demoralizes the other team and whatever run they're on. Then Bruce Brown gets the ball. He hits the 3, and they're up by 19 again. They eventually go up by 22. But the Heat don't quit. And if you didn't know, I'm rooting for the Heat. I want Jimmy Buckets to get a ring. Before I say that, Bruce Brown with the beautiful floater. Bruce Brown gonna get paid. Up until that point in the third quarter, Murray and Jokic scored or assisted on 69 points. That's a crazy stat because Miami only has 63. Now Miami goes on an 11-0 run. Kyle Lowry hits a couple threes. Miami went zone. And Haywood Highsmith started picking up Jamal Murray 94 feet. Max Strus was 0 for 10. Caleb Martin was 1 for 7. Jimmy Butler only took 14 shots. But Miami cut it down to 9. That surgical play right there ended a beautiful run Miami was on. On this play, Miami stole the ball. But then Jamal Murray gets it. Bruce Brown gets it back. Look at the ball movement right here. Behind the back to Porter Jr. with the fake. Think he going up? Nope. Passing it to Jokic for the finish. Everyone for the Denver Nuggets, from the owner to Reggie Jackson sitting on the bench, was locked in. This spin right here was filthy. Then the lead goes back up to 16. Jokic on the bench. And Miami is not giving up. Haywood Highsmith was a really bright spot. He scored 18 points, 7 of 10 off the bench. And then Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope is super solid, man. Then to like really ice the game, because Miami fought, they didn't just lay down and just get blown out. Jokic hits that jumper. Now in game 1, Miami is overmatched. In this series, Miami is overmatched. If Miami were to win this championship, this would be the greatest championship won ever in history. I don't even see anything that comes close. This is like the New Jersey Nets in 2002 beating Shaq and Kobe. Because although the styles are different, and just bear with me when I say this, although the styles are different, Jamal Murray and Jokic, with the right pieces around them, they could put the league in a chokehold for the next 5 years. But back to Miami. Miami started playing zone. They picked up Jamal Murray 94 feet in the fourth quarter. That always bothers him. And Max Strus, Caleb Martin, they had terrible games, but I don't think they'll have terrible games for the whole series. And Denver is solid defensively. Miami got a lot of open shots up. I know the narrative between the Lakers and the Nuggets was, oh, they found something in game 1 with Rui Hachimura that they can exploit, and we see how that went. They got swept. But Miami is not the Lakers. I was a person that foolishly downplayed Heat culture. Heat culture is real. I did not think they was coming back in Game 7 against Boston. And not only did they come back, they planned their flight to Denver before the game even started. So I know Max Strus and Caleb Martin, they're undrafted. Haywood Highsmith don't get that many minutes. But the Heat ain't to be messed around with, and Jimmy Butler just wills that team to win. They all have Jimmy Butler's mentality. And this is not the only night that Bam is going to go off, because Bam had a couple easy shots that he missed. So the numbers were great. He had a great game, but he could have had an even greater game. I won't go as far to say that Miami will win this finals matchup, but they will definitely make it interesting, and I do not believe they're getting swept. With all this, I know Jimmy Butler is hurt. He has some type of injury that he's not talking about, and he's not going to let the team talk about. But I see him going off at least in one of these games. Denver should have really blew them out. But that's all I got for game one. What y'all think about my analysis? Let me know if you agree with any of my points or if you disagree. Leave the comments below. And if there's anything that y'all want to hear me talk about, put it in the comments. I'll get to it. Thanks for watching this far. If you're watching this far, you're a real one. I appreciate you. See you in the next video. God bless you.